Well, welcome along to the Shawbrook Bank stand here at the Landlord Investment Show at Olympia, June edition. And we couldn't come to the show and not pop along to see Shawbrook. And I'm joined by Daniel standing. And Daniel, big supporter of the Landlord Investment Shows. And it's all really part of your commitment to educating the customer, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Look, at Shawbrook, we love to come to these sort of events, meet the customers, talk them through what we can do for them and looking for that journey, funding it from start to finish on those property for them.
And that was the title of your presentation today, wasn't it?
Yes, just on a presentation on funding a customer journey. So understanding what we want to do as a bank. So get the short-term loaning, look at that refurb, and then making sure that when that's done, we can put it onto a term product and help them keep it in their portfolio and build their portfolio that way.
Indeed, if we go right back to basics, it's so important for newcomers to understand that finance is the lifeblood of a property business. And, you know, on Property Tribes, we see a lot of newcomers coming saying, should I do HMO? Should I do this? Should I do that? And I always go back to them and say, you've got to speak to a mortgage broker, find out the financial products that you as an individual have access to, because without the finance, it's all a moot point.
Excellent, definitely. Look, one of my bits of my talk was about understanding what that journey looks like. So that is sitting down that customer day one with the broker and actually talking through, right, what are you looking to achieve? What can we do? What experience have you got? What funds have you got in the background? Do we need planning? Do we not need planning? It's important that everyone understands from day one what they can do and what the end goal is. And that's where we like to step in and help out.
Now with Shawbrook, do you feel that people should start off with small, kind of fairly simple projects before kind of advancing forwards into more complex structures?
I think so. Everyone's got to cut their teeth somewhere. And with refurb, development, whatever you want to describe it as, nothing ever goes quite according to plan. And the only way you learn is by making that first mistake. And I think you're better off making that mistake on a less expensive project, so a light refurb, kitchen, bath and things like that, and then build up as you learn as you go on by. A lot of the customers that I've met and spoken to have been on that exact journey. Learnt, improved it for next time, learnt, improved for next time, and just built up gradually over time.
And also to find the builders and the people to support you in doing bigger projects by learning with them on the kind of smaller baby steps projects.
Yeah, again, one of the points of my presentation was about building that power base. So brokers, builders, solicitors, accountants, lenders. If you get that power base around you, and then you can build up that relationship as time goes by, and everyone knows what their position is. Especially, again, builders, you learn as you go along.
I think that's a very good point. Now at Shawbrook, obviously you've got applications coming in every day. Are you seeing any kind of trends in what developers and property investors are doing at the moment?
Seeing more people trying to add value to their portfolio instead of going out and investing more at the moment. I think with the market as it is with Brexit, people are just looking at how they can add value and more income to their portfolio. So that is going out, refurbishing the property, extensions, converting to HMO and just doing things along those lines more than necessarily going out and investing more in new property all the time.
Any kind of increase in kind of mixed use?
Yeah, we're seeing more people move into commercial. I think it's something we spoke about before in terms of the high street isn't quite what it used to be. It's more of a coffee shop, lifestyle type scenario. So those commercial units, people are buying them, keeping the flats upstairs and looking at converting downstairs into resi again and moving along sort of that side of things. But yeah, there's a lot going into commercial more.
Now, is there any news from Shawbrook about what's happening with you, your products?
Yeah, we revamped our commercial offering about 4 to 6 weeks ago now. So the rates have come down, so it's always a good place to start. We now look at 25 years up to interest only, which is not that common in the marketplace, a really good selling point. We've reduced our PGs to 25% for limited companies. And we also got a customer appetite piece now, which works nicely with a customer journey.
Just explain what the customer appetite piece is.
Yeah, certainly. So the customer appetite is understanding that journey with a customer where their ultimate goal is. So we can sit down at a bank and decide, actually, we really like this customer, we like what they want to do, and we agree a limit to what we go up to in terms of lending. So we might say £1 million, £2 million. That would have certain parameters attached to it, but it goes out in writing to the customer, so they know they've got the backing of the bank, they know we're happy to lend, subject to the next property coming in and valuing up, and it gives them a bit more peace of mind and show we're willing to work with them.
I think that's so helpful, Daniel, because it's almost, as we said right at the beginning, get the finance in place first, but if you actually have that almost facility from the bank, you know where you stand, you can actually go and then find projects that you can apply that facility to.
This is it. The customer needs to know where they stand with a bank. There's lots of options in the marketplace now. We need to be able to stand out and be proudly different. One of the ways we can do that is understanding the customer, telling them what we're happy to do with them, and work together to achieve that.
Indeed. Now, Shawbrook products are only available via an intermediary, and Property Tribe's Financial Services are one of the partners that can introduce you to Shawbrook products. So, Daniel, lovely speaking to you here today. Just how important do you think it is for people, landlords, property investors, etc., to come out to an event such as this?
Oh, very important. All you've got to do is look around and see what's on offer here from different aspects of the whole journey as a landlord. It's not just about getting the finance in place. There's other things on the back of it. You need to understand the legal side of things. There's building costs, anything like that, and this covers everything. So it's great for them to come out and learn.
It does. Well, as always, thank you to Shawbrook Bank for your support of the landlord community and also Property Tribes. And enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much.